In this tutorial, we're going to be focusing on how you can use different types of media within your survey design. And the Survey Manager platform can accommodate images, video, as well as sound recordings in terms of the types of media you can embed or include within your questions or your response scales when designing your survey. To illustrate this, I've created a very simple one question survey. Can't get simpler than that, and I have chosen to use images, and not only images in my responses, but I'm actually using images as my responses, which is another option you have. So why don't I go ahead and edit this question so I can just show you how I've done this. I've created a simple multiple choice horizontal. There's all different kinds of options we have here, and I've chosen button as my display format, and I've gone ahead and given a 4-scale text response from great, okay, not so great to terrible. And the reason we always want to give text, even if we're going to use image as button, is for reporting purposes. So it gives you more detailed reports. So if I scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a button here called Add Multimedia. So I can click on that, and I can select from this drop-down image, video, or sound, and I've selected image. I've also selected to use my image as the button itself. If I didn't select this checkbox, the image would appear next to the text, but in this case it's replacing the text with the image. And I can either optimize it for a PC browser or a mobile web browser. And I am going to show you an example using my iPhone. So I've gone ahead and selected the smallest thumbnail size, given I'm using a small screen with my iPhone. But down below here, you'll see we have the 4 options. We have great, which was the first option, text, then okay, not so great, and terrible. And I've gone ahead and clicked on the choose file and just selected the different images that I have saved in my PC. So I've uploaded the corresponding happy sad faces for each of the 4 text responses. Pretty simple. So that's how you can add the actual media to your response scale. You have the option of using the media, in this case images, as your actual response button as well, which we're doing now. So let me save this, and I'm going to bring up my iPhone, which I have on an emulator right here, and this is in real time my iPhone, which I now have in my hand, and I'm just going to hit the next button, and you'll see here, how are you feeling right now? Let's say I'm feeling okay. I'm going to hit the yellow okay, and you'll see a little square, blue square indicating my option, and I'll hit next and submit, and that is uploading in real time to the server my responses, and I've just reduced that screen, and let me go ahead and click save, and then we can go through the other 3 steps in creating your survey, but that will save for other tutorials. I really just wanted to show you how, using the Add Multimedia feature, you can include all different types, video, images, or sound recording, inside your questions as well as your response scales. And when you're using response scales, you can also use images as your buttons themselves. So I've used a device modality on my iPhone in this case, but why don't I jump over to a PC browser and show you how that same survey would look inside a PC browser. So this is a PC browser, you can tell by the URL here, and I can do the same thing. I can select the OK yellow happy face option, click next, and there I've just completed an online survey optimized for a PC browser using the same feature. Now I've shown you my iPhone how we can do this on a PC browser, but keep in mind the Survey Manager is a multimodality or multi-mode solution platform, so I can distribute that same survey to a mobile browser being optimized for smartphone browsers, PC browsers, on an iPhone or an Android or a Windows phone, or tablets for that matter, or even kiosks. So our system accommodates really author once, distribute anywhere capabilities. But so that really is what I wanted to focus on in this tutorial, how we can use media within our survey design, and in this case using images as buttons within our questions response scale. Thank you very much for your time. This concludes the tutorial.